I'm going to go over AVGO because it's at the top of my leaderboard here, and I want to show you what's happening on the 5-minute time frame. We ended the day at 224.80. That is up a whopping 24.43%. So congratulations if you've made some money off of this ticker. We also hit a 52-week high this past week. Now, this is where we are. To the north side takes us to one level of resistance and a potential take profit area at roughly 235.97. Above that, 246.84, and then roughly 257.24. And the 1-year price target is now 260, which represents a 15.55% return from where we are. So fingers crossed, but I don't know that we could get there on Monday. It could take a few days. Now, to the south side takes us to the middle of the trend, the baseline at roughly 216.60. If we fall down, price could go sideways and hit this point. And then to the south side of that, 194.15-ish. 185.41 and roughly 174.54. I know I already talked about this ticker recently, but watch out for, so we gapped up. So watch out for a retracement down here to roughly 182.05. And then we've got this gap that will take us down to 172 and this gap to 168.30. But we are in an upward channel moving farther away from this closure. So fingers crossed. I'm sure we'll take a little bit of a breather, consolidate, and then go for the next leg up, which is here. And I'm not an analyst, but look at where the price target hangs out at 4 standard deviations from where we are. And let me clean up this gap. So we touched it right there. Opened up on Thursday, closed out on Friday at roughly 182.44. This was the previous middle of the trend, and now that's the middle of the trend. And that is a gain of roughly 21%, but we are at 224.80, and that's a 25% gain. But obviously, if you bought down here, you'd be up even more. If you bought it where Murat pointed it out to me. Let me just take this to the 1 hour so you can see this a little bit better. So where is, oh, no, that's not it. Here. When Murat made a comment about this ticker, we were at this level. And that, where are we? 224. Now I got to move this down. 224.80. Let's just put it right there. That's a 36% return. So congrats if you have made some money off of this ticker. Now, what happened to this gap that I was tracking? So this gap extends, and touches right there. So that is no longer in play. That took us to 168.86. We fell back down to support, made our way back up. This is the hourly chart. So you're going to get different buy and sell signals depending upon what time frame you play. And let me now go back to, well, let's just go to the daily so I can give you price targets now on the daily. So we are at 224 up here. Oh, I have to reset my calculations. So, but let's just say conservatively, maybe by the end of the week, We could hit 236 by the end of the week, by Friday. Now let me see what this says on the weekly. And we're overextended, by the way, on the RSI, so watch out. Watch out for a rug pull. So this is where we are. We're above where I'm going to call it, and then it's not even going to show up, I don't think, on the monthly, but check out the RSI. You know what's going to happen. And look at the RSI here. We had earnings. We met I think it was the revenue, but not the earnings, but it still ran. So overextended, and this is where we are. But let me see this on the 5-minute again. And what did the earnings tell us? Because I did say it already. So, oh, no, I got that backwards. We reported 14.05 billion, and the estimate was 14.07 billion. All right, but we did hit the earnings per share. So that's it. And the last one I want to go over very quickly is FERG, Ferguson Enterprises. Option R to escape. Option R. This is, I can't scroll down because I have my recordings set to a certain thing, but engages in the supply of plumbing and heating products to professional contractors and consumers, repair, maintenance, and improvement, and new construction markets through its subsidiaries. They do have some gorgeous things. All right, to the north side, 188.52, 189.52, and 190.57, 186.48, 186.34, 183.36, and don't hold your breath, 182.29. Looking left, sell off at resistance, bounce at support down here, falling through, grinding our way through the middle of the trend, and now going sideways. And that is a potential area where we could hit and then bounce off of that if we go sideways. And what is happening with any gaps? Oh, is this in? No. Let me see something here. Let's go to the 1 hour or the daily. So apparently I did a video already on this one, but look at the bounce at support, another level of support, and we're sorted now just at the middle of the trend. And look at this on the daily, RSI is down, which is a good area if you're trying to start a position. Obviously not good if you're already in and you're tanking. All right, so that is to the north side at 214.83. And let's take a look at the RSI on the monthly. Going down. So there's more room to go to the downside. Oops, that's the monthly. Oops, I meant the weekly. Oops. Yeah, it's still going down. So all 3 time frames, but on the monthly, this is the lowest we've ever gotten, and it has a long way to go to the south side, but we're close to the 52-week low. So I do like this in the sense that I would put this on my watch list of the 20 stocks I'm watching for 2024, but I feel like it could go even more. But that stock watch list is just a beginning list where I'm just building it out, but it's going to go down more. And then maybe I'll put it on my list, but I'm going to watch it meantime. All right, that does it for me. That is a look at AVGO and Ferguson Enterprises. Have a great trading week.